My name is Kulbir. I'm from Canada. I'd like to make this video about what's happening in South Africa. Now, this video is addressed very generally to whoever hears it, but my special appeal would be to the African government, the African National Congress, who's the ruling party in Africa, to consider these things, and also to the politicians in general who care to speak up for human rights elsewhere outside their own respective countries. Each of the countries has a global affairs department whose function is to comment, critique, even appreciate or condemn whatever is happening outside their countries. That's what global affairs department is all about. Here in Canada, we have a global affairs department. In other nations, we have global affairs, or they might be called foreign offices or foreign affairs, similar. So all these politicians can get together and do something about South Africa. I did some research on what's happening there, and there are Facebook pages working towards creating an awareness of what's happening there. Now, there are different race groups out there. There are the white farmers, there are the black farmers there, and many other demographic of people out there. It's a mixed demographic in South Africa. And there are people from the Dutch background, there are people from the British background, and those are classified as the people from the white category. Now, what is lately happening is that there is a lot of, there could be a debate on whether it's a genocide or a killing. I don't want to get into any of that. I respect whatever these agencies or boards or kind of committees may be doing on these things, and I don't want to take any sides. I don't even know. I do not want to take any bias. But what I want to convey is that killings are happening. And also there are killings happening for the black people out there. So let's make it very general and humbly suggest to the African government, the South African government, the ANC, the African National Congress there, whoever is in charge of those ruling parties and whoever is the head of the government there, to kindly look into these issues and solve these issues in a nice way, in the best possible way. You have the country, you're the government, you can do anything basically. You know, if there's a will, there is a way. So let's work on that. And South Africa is connected with the Commonwealth. It's also associated with the United Nations, UN Human Rights Council. South Africa is a part of that. Of course, there is a big question mark on what United Nations is doing today. Is it stopping the killings, or is it just becoming a refugee broker? There's a whole lot of debate happening in worldwide. You can see the Yellow Vest movements across different countries. You can see different right-wing groups. They're rightly speaking so. The United Nations is not doing their part. But however, when we were small, we were used to considering United Nations as a body which looks after peace of the world. That is what it is supposed to be even today. The kids of different nations, they go through United Nations model UN, which looks into taking sides in different countries. They pretend playing United Nations. So basically, if the children are taught that, it has to be something nice. So let's do something. What I mean to say is that the killings need to stop. You're part of UN. You are part of Commonwealth, officially part of Commonwealth. And it doesn't look nice on the world stage that whatever killings, whether it's white farmers being killed or the black farmers being killed or any ethnicity out there is being killed, it needs to stop. So my humble suggestion to the government is to stop these killings. I have some statistics out here, and whether it's a genocide or a killing, I don't want to get into that debate. But here, period 1996 to 97, 97 to 98, and every single year, all the way up to 2016 to 2017. So I think about 15 or 20 years, they have mentioned number of murders. Starting with 96 to 97 and up to 2016 and 2017. I'll quickly go through this. Number of murders: 84, 142, 144, 144, 147, 140, 103, and so on. So it's a little bit more than 100 sometimes, or less than 100 every single year. And the last year, 2016, 2017, is 74. So it means year before now, or 1.5 years before now, it is 74 people murdered. And mind you, this is not the number of reported attacks. That is much more. So it's like 433 in